Okay, Betty.
Namo Fundamental Teacher Shakyamuni Buddha. Namo Fundamental Teacher Shakyamuni Buddha. Namo Fundamental Teacher Shakyamuni Buddha. The unsurpassed, deep, profound, subtle, wonderful Dharma in 100,000 million eons is difficult to encounter. Now that I've come to receive and hold it within my sight and hearing, I vow to fathom that thus comes one true and actual meaning.
That's good. Good. We let's do 1 minute meditation together. Yeah. Okay, keep your back straight, your neck straight, close your eye, inhale and exhale to the nose, you count 1, inhale and exhale to the nose, you count 2. Keep going, don't hold your breath, do it naturally. If you see your monkey mind, go back to your inhale and exhale. And okay, 1, 2, 3. All right, Sophia.
The Buddha also says the following.
No, not yet. We do the meditation. Good, thank you. Okay, we Serena, turn on your webcam, go. Thank you. So we continue on our study. Last time we learned about most about this already. So understand not understand the Buddha teaching, that means ignorant. Understand the Buddha teaching, it means the Dharma, the truth, the universal law, right? This is such as the Four Noble Truth and the Noble Eightfold Path. So, last time we learned about the evil view, right? Okay. In the evil view, we also learned about this one already. Okay. Do you know what is the view of wrapping at the view? You know what does that mean? Or one holding their own view. You understand that? What does that mean, Sophia?
Grasping at their views. I don't really know what that means.
You know what if someone have their own view, they just holding they holding their fixed view. They don't want to change it. You understand what does that mean?
Oh yeah, so they're really like stubborn.
Yeah, just like the politician, right? They are not easily change their view. And I also want to show you this one. This is very interesting. I want you to see this one. Do you know who is
all season long, live and cable free with YouTube TV? Try it free.
Do you know who is Galileo?
Did he make the telescope?
Yeah, the telescope, right? To see the sky, right? Yeah, he's the one. Vivian, Serena, turn on your webcam, go. Thank you. Yeah. Okay. Can you be able to hear?
Galileo Galilei was the greatest astronomer of all time. His discoveries in the 16th
Sophia, can you hear it?
Yes, I
and
can
17th
hear.
centuries shocked the
Can you hear it loud?
It's kind of like quiet though.
Okay, let me plug in the. Let me see. I have to plug in the. Where is my remote control? No. No. Remote control. Okay. All right, let me plug this in. Yeah. Oh. Okay, just give me 1 second. I will make it easy, you guys. Yeah.
the establishment, including the Catholic Church, which
How about that? Is that better? Sophia,
Yeah.
much better.
I think so.
at the time believed the Earth was the center of the universe. Armed with his telescope,
Okay, pay attention. I will ask each one of you to do the summary of the story.
and a brilliant mind, Galileo proved them wrong. The Earth actually revolves around the sun. And for this assertion, he would be condemned to a tragic life. A century before, a British scientist named Nicholas Copernicus had come up with the unorthodox idea that the sun was at the center of the solar system, not the Earth, called the heliocentric model. Copernicus's theory was just that, a theory. Galileo proved Copernicus was right. He challenged many preconceived notions through a rigorous process of testing. His reliance on scientific experimentations may have started with a fascination with pendulums. As a student, he was struck by the steadiness of a swinging lamp in the Cathedral of Pisa. He noticed that it didn't matter how far the chandelier swung. It always took the same amount of time to complete one swing. Galileo used his own pulse to measure time, as there were no wristwatches back then. His experiments with pendulums confirmed that it took exactly the same time for a pendulum to go back and forth, no matter the distance it swung. His discovery led to the later invention of the pendulum clock, which some say opened the door for the Industrial Revolution, as the development of timekeeping allowed for a faster pace of life. Galileo's discoveries brought him some fame. He gained a teaching position at the University of Pisa, the same university where he dropped out a few years earlier. His father insisted he study medicine, though he was more interested in math and never graduated. While teaching at the university, academics argued over Aristotle's belief that heavier objects fell faster than lighter ones. No scientists agreed with the ancient philosopher. Galileo did not. He reportedly set up a demonstration at the Leaning Tower of Pisa to prove Aristotle and his colleagues wrong. If a heavier object falls faster than a lighter one, as Aristotle maintained, it would look something like this. And Galileo showed that all objects, regardless of their mass, free fall with the same acceleration. He was right, but his smugness did not remain that over. His colleagues talked about a trick and proving them wrong. Galileo's contract for the University of Pisa was not renewed. Fortunately, he found another teaching position at the University of Padua. He needed the work, as his father had died, and he was entrusted with the care of his younger brother, Michelangelo Galilei, who became a composer. During his nearly 2-decade tenure at the University of Padua, his fame increased. In 1600, he met Marina Gama, a Venetian woman with whom he had 3 children out of wedlock, a son and 2 daughters. Worried that his daughters wouldn't marry well, he urged them to become nuns in a convent near Florence, despite the fact that he had run into trouble with the Catholic Church. Galileo had challenged the Church's official position that the Earth was the center of the universe. It all began in 1609, when he learned of a simple telescope built by a Dutch spectacle maker, It was a mysterious invention that could make distant objects appear closer. He soon built telescopes of his own. Some Venetian merchants saw their value as a navigational tool and were eager to get their hands on it. While they did eventually find their way to the decks of sailing ships, Galileo's ambitions extended beyond the seas to the skies. He used his telescope to make startling discoveries. He found that the moon was not a perfect sphere, as Aristotle believed all heavenly bodies were, but instead was full of imperfections. These are Galileo's own sketches, showing the moon's valleys, deep chasms, and mountains. He discovered 4 moons orbiting Jupiter, the largest planet in our solar system, destroying the notion that the heavens revolved around Earth. His belief that the Earth wasn't at the center of the solar system was solidified when he discovered that Venus went through phases, just like our moon. The nature of these phases could only be explained by Venus going around the sun rather than the Earth. He concluded that Venus must travel around the sun, at times passing behind and beyond it. Therefore, Earth was not the center of the universe. The sun was. This angered the powerful people in academia and the church. The majority of scientists and theologians agreed with Aristotle's claim that the sun, other planets, and stars were revolved around Earth. Galileo believed in God and was in awe of the role that science played in the beauty of God's creation. He wrote a letter to a student explaining that his observations did not contradict the Bible because scripture was written from an earthly perspective. But nevertheless got him into trouble with the Roman Catholic Church, which at the time essentially ruled Italy. In 1633, he faced an inquisition whose purpose was to prosecute those considered enemies of the state. He was interrogated and threatened with torture. He was then charged with being, quote, vehemently suspect of heresy and agreed to plead guilty and was forced to recant his scientific discovery in exchange for a lighter sentence. His punishment was house arrest for the rest of his life. Authorities banned his book, championing his belief in the sun-centered universe, and he had to stop teaching or otherwise spreading his, quote, heresy. Galileo spent 9 years under house arrest and was born in Arcetri near Florence before dying on January 8, 1642, at the age of 77. It took more than 350 years for the Vatican to formally acknowledge its mistake. In 1992, Pope John Paul II apologized and officially declared that Galileo was right. Galileo's work influenced scientists for generations to come, including Sir Isaac Newton, who developed the law of gravity. I did a story about Newton, which I'll link in my description. Today, astronomers refer to Jupiter's 4 moons as the Galilean satellites in honor of him. In the centuries that followed Galileo's telescopic observations, telescopes have grown in size and power, revealing secrets of the universe that even he could never have imagined. If you're passionate about space, my friends at Curiosity Stream have a wealth of incredible space documentaries, including one on the James Webb Telescope, the world's largest, most advanced, and most expensive telescope ever. Their space documentaries will enlighten, entertain, and inspire you to perhaps one day travel beyond our planet. There are thousands of entertaining documentaries. My favorite.
All right. Serena, lower your camera so I can see you. Serena, where is Christina?
She's not home.
Okay, do you understand what the video said?
No,
No?
no.
Alan, did you watch the video?
Yes.
What do you understand from the story?
So I understand from the story is that we have a woman talk about something. What is this about?
This is okay. All right, Sophia.
So a short summary of it was basically that Galileo discovered that all the planets and bodies in our celestial bodies in our solar system revolved around the sun, and it kind of contradicted what the church thought, because they thought the Earth was the center of the universe, but it wasn't true. And basically they were mad because they thought he was like trying to spread spread like false information, so they locked him up.
Many people before him, right? Before that, they also believe that the earth is the center of the universe. But it's not. The sun is the center of the universe. Everything has to evolve around the sun. Interesting. Remember, our earth and the thing we see in the universe is very small compared to the Buddha teaching about the Buddhist cosmology. And later on, I will show you that. I think it's I will give you a passage. I have a lot in with me, but I have to find the spot for the English for you guys to read. Okay, but anyway, that's what we call, yes, Sophia.
Technically, isn't the sun isn't like the center of the universe, because the universe is made up of many galaxies.
Yeah, that's right. But they believe that the sun is the center of the universe. But remember, in Buddhism, the way the universe works is totally different from the scientists we have right now. They are not the same. Let me give you briefly so you understand. Because I haven't teach you guys about the Buddhist cosmology yet, but it's good to know a little bit about this. So basically, so we have only one sun, right? For the entirely, we have well, what do we have in the human world, right? We have human, we have Asura, we have animal realm, we have hungry ghost realm, we have hell realm. That is the 5, and plus the God we call into the heaven. We divide into 3 different types of heaven. I will show you quickly here so you understand. But you have to pay attention. So next time I will, when we finish this, I will teach you the Buddhist cosmology so you understand it. You do not have, well, it's not easy to learn this thing elsewhere. But I try to help you guys to understand this. Buddhist cosmology in the Sahara world. That means the world we are living right now. Okay, let me see. Let me show you quickly here. Okay, did you see this thing here? Oh, sorry. I have to. Okay. So you see this thing, right? So, okay, this is the God realm, right? We also have the, okay, the human realm. Okay, we also have the Asura realm right here. We have animal realm. We have hungry ghost realm, and we have the hell realm right here. In the God realm, they divide into 3 different forms. The desire form, the form realm, the desire realm, the form realm, and the formless realm. So what does that mean? The desire realm, that means there are 6 different heavens will belong to the desire realm, because they still have craving, right? Craving for all kind of things. But the more higher we go up to the heaven of the higher realm of the desire, they have less desire, less and more subtle desire than the lower one. Okay, so but in the form realm, this is the 18 different heaven. They constitute for the form realm. And what does that mean? This is where the people practice the meditation. Depend on the level of the meditation, they can attend in one of the heaven in the form realm. Okay, In the formless realm, that means the one who practice the meditation, but they have a very deep concentration. That means they don't have the body, right? That means no form, no body. They only have feeling. They have the perception, the mental formation, and consciousness. They still have that. They are 4 different heavens. So let me quickly here, I'm show you here. So, and remember, in the God realm, right? They birth by the transformation, right? That means they come out through their transformation, right? Due to their blessing. Human, we have all 4 types of birth, but womb born. That means we are the one, right? Human. We are inside the mother womb, and sometime in the very early human age, right? There also happen that the human born at the age, okay, and the moisture as well, but it's very rare. This is very rare. And also birth by the transformation, that this is also very rare. But in the animal, they also have 4 types of birth. That means birth by womb, by egg, by moisture. For example, it's a mosquito, right? They are birth by moisture. Okay, mosquito. For the bug inside, sometimes you see the small bug come from the rice, right? That means they are born at the transformation. Okay, and also you see that the butterfly, right? They come from before the butterfly. There were, what do you call? Okay, let me show you here. The butterfly transformation. Okay, before the butterfly, right? That means this is the one right here. What do they call? I could not see it. Okay, hold up. Okay. Okay, this is the butterfly circle. Okay. You see that? First of all, okay, it comes from 8, right? And later on, they go into caterpillar. And caterpillar go into the chrysalis, and chrysalis come to adult, emerge, and later on they come to butterfly. This is what we call the transformation. Does that make sense? This is important. If you guys pay attention to this is very interesting to learn. Pay attention. So this is important. All right. Okay, let me go back here. Hungry goes by the transformation, and womb born, they do hell only transformation. All right, let me go to here. Yeah. All right. In the desire realm, right? They have 6 different desire heaven, and they also have Asura, that means semi-god, human, animal realm, hungry ghost realm, and hell-being realm. This is all related to the desire realm. We all also belong to the desire realm. There are 18 different heaven. Okay, 3 for the first meditation level. The second 3 for another 3 heaven is for the second meditation. And the third level of meditation is another 3. That means 3 plus 3 plus 3 is 9. And another 4 heaven is for the 4 meditation level. And the last 5 is for the Arahat. They have 3 states of Arahat. The third one is the one that before become the Arahat. They will, after they die, they will be born into one of these 5 heavens. So, okay. And this is the formless. They have 4 different heaven. All this thing here we call one world system. All this thing you add together, it's called one world system. You have one sun. And the Buddha said that 1,000 of the 1,000 of the small world system equal to 1 medium world system. Does it make sense? And 1 medium world system, you have 1,000 sun. Does it make sense to you? Sophia, you understand?
I don't really get it that much.
Oh, you don't get it. Okay, okay. Let me go slowly so you understand. In the heaven, if we have 3 different realm, right? The desire realm, they have 6 heaven, and in the form realm we have 18 different heaven, and we in the formless realm we have 4 different heaven. So at up here, that means about 22 is about 28 total. All this 28 level here, it represents for 1 world system. 1 world system, that means we have only 1 sun. And 1,000 of the world system equal to 1 small world system. Does it make sense? Oh no, 1 medium world system. 1 medium world system. That means 1 medium world system, they have 1,000 sun. And 1,000 medium world system equal to 1 great world system. That means we have 1 million sun. And in the Saha world, that means where the Buddha, the Sakyamuni Buddha, the historical Buddha, he the one who hosting 1,000 great world system equal to 1 billion world system. He the one who hosts this 1 billion world system. But compared to all the Buddha land, right? All the Buddha land, the Sakyamuni Buddha land is very small compared to all the Buddha land system in the entire universe. See, so I just want to briefly give you the knowledge so you understand a little bit about this thing. I know it's not easy to understand. Wing, did you follow me, Wing?
It's kind of confusing, but I'm following.
Kind of confused. I know it's confused. Okay, let me how about this? Let me okay. Okay, before that, let me walk you through here just a little bit for you so you understand. Okay, the lowest heaven, right? The lowest heaven near the human. We call the heaven of the 4 kings. This is the lowest heaven, not near to the human. And that means 1 day in the heaven equal to 50 years in the human. Okay, so far so good.
Yes.
And they live, how long do they live? They live about 9 million years in the human. 9 million years. And how tall they are? 750 feet tall. It's very tall, right? We only around 5 feet something or 6 feet, right? But they are very tall, okay? Because they have more blessing than us. That's why they taller than us, right? Just like we are compared to the insect, we are much taller than them, right? Same thing. And we live longer than insect, right? So it's same thing. Okay. And the next heaven is we call the heaven of the 33 or the Jaja Chimsa heaven. This is where the Buddha spoke the Dharma to his mom. You remember? This is the one. One day in the heaven of this heaven equal to 100 human years. And they live about 1,000 heaven year equal to 36 million years in the human. Oh, wow. They live very long, right? You see, their blessing, the more blessing they have, the longer they live. And how tall they are? 1,500 feet tall. That's very tall, right, Will?
Yes.
Oh, wow. Okay, the next one is we call the well-defined or Suyama heaven. You know what? One day in this heaven is about 200 human years. And they live about, their lifespan is 2,000 heaven years. They live about, their lifespan is equal to 144 million years in the human. And how tall they are? 2,250 feet tall. It's very tall, huh? It's very tall. And the next one is we call the containment or the Tusita heaven. This is where the future Buddha lived, right? Before Sakyamuni Buddha, he was in this heaven before he came down to earth to became a Buddha, right? And how one day in here equal to 400 human years, right? And their lifespan in here heaven is 4,000 heaven year equal to 576 million years. That's a long time, right? And how tall they are? 3,000 feet. And the more we go on like this is nothing, right? This is nothing compared to but the next one is so and so, and this is but okay, the next one is one day equal to 800 human year, and they live about 8,000 heaven year and 2.3 billion year in human. You want to live that long? Oh, wow, that's a long time. And the last one, this is the number 6 heaven in the desire form, in the desire realm. They one day equal to 1,600 human year, and they live about 16,000 heaven year equal to 9.2 billion year in the human. And they tall, the tall is 4,500 feet tall. It's a very tall. So this is the one, right? So now we come to, I want to show you quickly here. Now we come to the formgram, and the formgram they divide into 5 different sections. The first one we call the first dhyana heaven. This is the first state of meditation. They can one day, okay. Well, we don't call one day. Well, how long they live? They live about 1 middle kappa, 322 billion year in human. That's how long they live. Okay. And how tall they are? 14 miles. Over here, we're talking about feet, right? Now we're talking about mile. It's a huge difference. You see that from the desire, if the one be able to cut off the desire and be able to maintain the meditation, this is the big jump for them. It's a big jump. It's not a small jump, it's a big jump. The minister of Brahman heaven, this is the second heaven of the first meditation. And how long they live? They live a 2 middle kappa, about 640 billion years. And how tall? 28 miles, and they keep going like that. And 960 billion years and 42 miles. Okay, this is the second meditation state, right? Form realm. They have 3 different heaven. Okay, they live about 2.56 trillion year. That means 256 billion year. No, 2,560 billion year. Okay, 2,560 billion year. And how tall? 56 miles. You see that from here, it's a big jump, right? 960 billion, they jump all the way to 2,560 billion years. Because why? This is you attain the next level of the meditation. That's why you have a big jump. That makes sense to you, Win?
Yes.
Alan, does it make sense to you? Good. Keep going. So and so on. The next one is 5.12 children. That means 5,120 billion year. And how tall they are? 112 miles. We're talking about mile here. We don't talking about feet, right? Light, sound, heaven. This is the wisdom of the Buddha. No other religion can be able to teach you this detailed level. Okay. And 10,240 billion years. That's for this one. And from here, when we jump to the third, to the third meditation level, we go to 20.48 children, and we keep going. We double it, right? This is how. Okay, so now let me go here. Let me summarize for you to understand. Now look at this. In the Sakyamuni Buddha, right, govern the Saha world system equal to 3,000 red heaven world system, and one world system include 33 claim, 11 in the desire realm, because we have 4 human, right? 4 human realm, that means the desire realm, we have 11. We have 18 in the form realm, and we have 4 in the formless realm. This is called one world system. And we also have one Samaru mountain. That means in the center of the world system. Okay. And we also have one sun, one moon, and star orbit around the Samaru mountain in the clockwise direction. Okay. Okay. Even though the sun and the moon, they go around the Samaru mountain. Okay. So this is what we call one world system. That means we have 33 claims, right? That means 33 different claims, right? We have one Samaru mountain in the center, one sun and one moon, and one small world system equal to 1,000 of this. 1,000 of this. That means we have 1,000 sun and 1,000 moon. You see that? Does it make sense? Yeah? Good. One middle world system, we have equal to 1,000 small world system. That means 1,000 of this small world system multiplied by 1,000 equal to 1 million world system. 1 million of this. Then that means we have 1 million sun, 1 million moon, and 1 million Samaru. Okay? One red heaven world system equal to 1,000 middle world system equal to 1,000 multiplied 1 million equal to 1 billion world system of this thing, 1 billion. And 3,000 multiplied by 1 billion equal to 3,000 billion equal to 3 trillion world system. This is where the Sakyamuni Buddha governed the Saha world. Does that make sense to you, Betty and Sophia?
Yeah.
Oh, this is, you see that? Compared to the science nowadays, what do you think?
This is a lot different.
Nothing can compare, right? Nothing. The science is it way behind of the Buddha wisdom. We're only talking about the Sahara world, but throughout the 10 direction world system, Sahara world of the Sakyamuni Buddha is so small, cannot compare to the other Buddha land system. Remember that. So that's really good. So that's why I want to show you. So this is the wisdom of the Buddha. Okay. Now I have a chance to show you that. Now we move on. Okay. Let me up that. Okay, give me 1 second. I have to close something. Okay, all right. Now we can go back to our business. Business as usual. Okay. Okay, you guys have time to do the Kahoot. Let's do the Kahoot together. Today I will give you guys the Kahoot. Okay. All right, get ready. I just create the Kahoot for you guys. Okay. Okay, everyone get ready. Okay. I put the link into the chat. And the number is 329-8130. Everyone join the Kahoot. Serena and Vivian. Vivian and Serena, good. Vivian, are you there, guys? Okay, let's get ready. 1, 2, 3. Multiple answer. What is the 12 link of the dependent on nation? What is that? Wow, you guys, it's good. Everyone at school, that's a good thing. We ain't way to go. Did the Buddha invent the 12 link of the dependent on nation law? Remember, when we talking about the law, this is the universal law. Remember the universal law. No one can create the law. No one invent. Even God. God have no power. Buddha do not have that power. And he only discover, but he did not invent. Remember that. That is tricky. Which of the following are true to the dwelling law? Yeah. Tricky, you have to read carefully. Yeah. Yeah, that's good. Oh, what happened? Okay. Only one. Remember, God will is not the one that's good. No one, and remember, everything is due to the past life, comma. This is not always true. Okay. For example, we remember I teach you this that if someone say that whenever they do bad thing, right, they kill someone, they did a really bad deed, and they claim that, oh, due to my past life karma. Is that fair? Is that fair? It's not fair, right? So this is the wrong view. No, this is not. This is ignorant. Okay, so that's why that is not correct. Remember it. But yeah, with the arise of this, that arise. Otherwise, nothing arise. If this is not arise, then that will not arise. But this arise, the other one that arise. So that is the concept of the law of cause and effect. Remember that. Okay. Okay. More than one answer. Which one is a cause of another? I want to know which one is a cause of another. More than one answer. Yeah, that the ignorant is the cause of the mental formation. The consonant is the cause of the name and form. The mental formation is the cause of the consonant. But the ignorant is not the direct cause of the consonant, not the direct cause. Okay, it's not the direct cause. Yeah. Sophia, yeah, move on. More than one answer. Which one is a cause of another? Is similar to that, but remember we are trolling. More than one answer. Yeah. Sixth sense is the cause of contact. Name and form is the cause of the sixth sense. Contact is the cause of the feeling and sensation. Name and form is not the direct cause of contact. But sixth sense is the direct cause of contact. That's correct. Oh, Wing, you jump so quickly. More than one answer. Which one is the cause of another? Okay. Wow, Sophia, you good. Way to go. Multi-select. Which one is a cause of another? Yeah. Good. That's good. Wow, home. You jump up so quickly. More than one answer. Which link belong to the past life? Okay, remember. Yeah, ignorant and mental formation belong to the past life. Due to this too, we will come into the present life. Okay. Not much change. More than one answer. Which link belong to the present life? Yeah, that's good. Mental formation is the past life, remember? They are not belong to the present life. Yeah. Oh, you jump up so quickly. More than one answer. Which link belong to the present life? Because we have a lot of present life. Many links belong to the present life. Wow. Okay, let's see. Oh, when you catch up. Yeah, that's good. Where do you go? More than one answer. Which link belong to the future life? Remember? Yeah, but and aging and death. That is the future. Oh, you jump up so quickly. Wow, last one, but not less. What the ignorant mean? What the ignorant mean? Ah, wow. Congratulations, Wing. Oh, yeah. Hey, congratulations. Oh, Sophia. Wow, wonderful. Wonderful. Okay, wonderful. You guys did really good job. Okay, so it's about time, right? So we can go back to our today. Oh, sorry, I'm sorry. All right, let's see. Win, go ahead and do this one. Go.
May every living being, our minds as one and radiant with light, share the fruits of peace with heart of goodness, luminous and bright. If people hear and see how hands and hearts can find in giving unity, may their minds awake to great compassion, wisdom, and to joy. May kindness find reward, may all who so relieve their grief and pain. May this boundless light break the darkness of their endless night. Because our hearts are one, this road of pain turns into paradise. May all become compassionate and wise. May all become compassionate and wise.
Wow, thank you. Wow, good, good, good. Okay, so Kathleen, you understand, con? Kathleen, turn on your webcam, con. Whatever. Kathleen, are you there? She's not there. Okay. All right. Oh, Sophia, you stay here. I want to make sure we can fix the hood. All right. Thank you very much, everyone. Thank you.